It's an exciting day because we have skin tones now. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another sketchbook video, which I haven't done in a long time, but Arrtx recently sent me their skin tone set of their acrylic markers, and I'm an Arrtx marker freak. I have all of them. I love them. I use them for every page in my sketchbook, but I was lacking skin tones. I would always have to use like the weirdest like shades of pink and stuff, and then the darker browns in the set just didn't have the right undertones. Like nothing looked like skin, but I guess that's why they made this whole set. Of course I have to swatch it all first because you just never know how it's going to look on your paper versus in the marker. There were a few colors in here where I was like, I don't know how I'm ever going to use this one, but I'm gonna trust the process. There must be some layering going on. And then there were a couple colors that I felt like were kind of the same thing, but you know, let's just see what happens. Because I don't always like to ruin my sketches, I tried to do a little bit of practice first and just see what colors kind of went well together, like actually layered, which I kind of just fiddled around and then didn't really get anywhere and just decided I wanted to start coloring anyways because I was excited. And while these markers were on the way, I went ahead and drew something ahead of time, and I drew a bunch of VALORANT agents because I think they're fun to draw. And I was thinking about how VALORANT art style is kind of that layered, unblended look, and that's perfect for acrylic markers. I've learned you can kind of blend acrylic markers if you have them both very wet. Like if you just laid a heavy layer of one marker and then you put a heavy layer of another one on, you can blend them. But I feel like acrylic markers just look their best when they're not blended. Like if I wanted to blend, I would use alcohol markers. These, I feel like it challenges you to like have to find a way to make things look good and blended while leaving the colors separated. Kind of like painting, you know? Whenever I draw with acrylic markers, I like to just line things with a fine liner because even though they're fine tip markers, you can't get super thin lines, which I mean, I can't complain. They're already godlike at laying down flat color, and that's all I care about. Oh, hey, Midna. See, look, I didn't have skin tones before, so I had to draw people like Midna. Is people the right term? I don't know. Whatever she is. But see, now things are different. Now I can draw anyone, and I don't have to make them weird shades of pink, orange, and brown with green undertones. Which, by the way, after this spread, I think I have like 4 more spreads left until this sketchbook's finished, and then I can finally do a sketchbook tour, and I'm so excited, though I am a little worried that the video is going to be funny because the beginning of the sketchbook is so bad. Like I progressively got better and more comfortable with drawing, and I got Arrtx markers halfway through it, so that helped. But the beginning is just going to be so boring. I'm scared people are just going to get bored watching the start of the sketchbook tour and never make it to the better stuff. I don't use colored pencils often, but I thought it would work well for Fade's makeup because she has like that smudgy makeup look, and I just didn't know how to do it, and I think it worked out okay. I decided I wanted to fill the background with color because it's not miserable when you have acrylic markers because they fill color so well. It's so great. I think I was just procrastinating starting the other side because it's my weakness. I never draw men. I don't like to. I like to draw pretty girls, but I was trying to force myself out of my comfort zone to actually draw some dudes, which just making the sketch for this took me so long. I restarted probably like 5 times, and look, I had to lock in so hard that half of these clips all you see is my hair because I just keep leaning in closer and closer. It's like I'm about to give him a forehead kiss. That's how much I had to lean forward to focus on drawing a man. But I'm trying to become a better artist who doesn't avoid drawing things that they don't know how to draw, so we're working on it. And honestly, drawing Phoenix ended up being pretty fun. I had a lot of fun doing like the shading and highlights for him, but when I gets to Sova, oh man, I owe Sova an apology. I don't even think I'm going to talk during that part of the voiceover. I might just throw the music back on and I'll just let you see what happened. Also, the flames, those were fun. Alright, yeah, Sova, here you go. I'll be back in a sec. I don't want to watch this. Yeah, I'm sorry, Silva. That was just too much for me. I have to make myself feel better, so I decided to start another page and just draw, one more pretty girl. So I drew Neon. Most basic pose ever, literally just facing forward, floating head. But I really just wanted to try like a few more shades of the markers, and I'm not gonna lie, I just wanted to draw her hair. It just looked like a lot of fun. I think the middle tones of the Arrtx markers are probably the ones that blend together the best out of all the ones I tried, and also her hair was fun. Thank you. I feel like by the time I got to this drawing, I was finally getting the hang of how to do the like lighting and shading well with these markers, and I mean, great timing, the video's over. But that's okay. I'll be doing plenty more sketchbook videos and showing you my spreads when they're all done, because I am just, look at how colorful my spreads are. My sketchbooks used to never look like this. I can't wait to show you guys all the other drawings I've done with these markers and the ones that I will be doing, because I have a few more pages to do in this sketchbook, and then I get to start a new one. And Arrtx, thank you again for the markers. I'm still a freak for them. I love them. And to you, thank you for watching.